Welcome, everyone! I am so excited to introduce to you Disney Lorcana. My name is Brandon. You can also call me B Squared, and Lorcana is a new immersive physical Disney trading card game, or TCG for short. It's been produced by a well-known German game and toy company called Ravensburger. You've likely seen their puzzles and board games in your big box stores yourself. In the world of Lorcana, Illumineers, aka the players, wield magic inks and the power of Lorcana to assemble their team of Disney characters. All the characters in Lorcana are called Glimmers and can appear as familiar friends like Robin Hood, Unrivaled Archer, or fantastically reimagined forms such as Stitch Rockstar. All decks are comprised of 60 cards containing only 2 colors of 6 different inks, which include Ruby, Amber, Amethyst, Emerald, Sapphire, and Steel. So far, we don't have much more information in regards to how the game is played, but we can make a few guesses on some game mechanics that I think are pretty safe to assume. If we take a look at one of the cards revealed so far and follow typical TCG principles, it looks like the cost of the card will be shown on the top left, along with the card's stats shown on the right side of the card across from the name. I assume the left number is the attack power and the right number is the defense or health, just based on the icons. You may also notice there are these wisp-like icons on the right side of the cards that differ from one card to another. We haven't heard anything official about what these are and what role they play, but I'm assuming they have something to do with the win condition based on some text from a few cards that have been revealed already. I'm hoping to make a video doing a deep dive on the cards revealed soon, so look out for that. It was recently announced that the first set of Disney Lorcana will be called the First Chapter and will have 204 cards in the set. I find this fitting because Ravensburger has mentioned that there's a story they're trying to tell through these cards. So calling it the First Chapter is pretty fitting. Ravensburger has also announced the product line we can expect for release. This will include things like booster packs and boxes, as well as starter decks, gift sets, and the Illuminator's Trove. I'll be doing a deep dive into all the products and what we can find out from them in another video as well. If you want to get your hands on these products, the first opportunity will be at Gen Con, which is scheduled for August 3rd through 6th. Badge registration for Gen Con opens on January 29th at noon Eastern. So be ready because I'm sure there's tons of people that are going to try to go to that. I myself likely won't make it because it's all the way across the country for me and I ain't got it like that, if you know what I mean. Lorcana will have a booth there and they've stated that they will be selling product. It's not confirmed or unconfirmed whether or not there will be promo cards or specifically which product they will be selling, only that it'll be the first opportunity to get your hands on the new game. At the very least, I would expect the starter decks to be there to purchase, if nothing else, so that people can start playing the game. But again, we don't really know right now. If you can't make Gen Con, don't fret. Ravensburger has announced that the game will be officially released on August 18th in your local game stores, or LGS for short, and then in your big box stores on September 1st. I love this notion from Ravensburger because it just shows they understand the importance of collaborating with the LGSs and genuinely want a community built around this game. It tells me they want this game to last, and based on how Ravensburger have handled things so far, I truly think it will last. My only quarrel is the regions they're releasing initially. Disney Lorcana will be releasing in the United States, Canada, the UK, France, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg for launch. It'll also be printed in English, French, and German, depending on where you are buying the product from. But they have voiced that they're already working on getting the game to other countries, as well as in different languages. I know they're missing out on a large population of potential players by not distributing to South America, Asia, or Oceania. But Ravensburg is a large established company already, so they know this, and I have a feeling there are things going on in the background keeping them from distributing to these places. The art style and the Disney stamp alone was enough to get me interested, but add an involved and interactive development team, and it just doesn't get better to me. The marketing team, especially on Twitter, has been extremely interactive with people asking questions and talking about Lorcana in general, which you just love to see. Also, Ryan Miller, one of the co-designers of Lorcana, has already mentioned how important it is for them to make a game that is accessible and easy to pick up.
But I can say we designed it with, we had kind of two main audiences in mind. The first one is Disney fans, right? And we realized that a lot of Disney fans may not have a lot of experience with trading card games, so we wanted a system that was accessible to them and easy to pick up. But we also wanted the other group, which is trading card gamers, right?
Yes.
And we want to make sure that they know that there's a lot of strategy in there, there's a lot of fun combos to find, a lot of good synergies in there. And the great thing about trading card game design is that the game rules themselves can actually be very accessible, right? And the strategy comes on the card side, right?
Yes.
And so that means you can really strike a nice balance.
If they succeed in doing this and the game is fun to play, I really do see this game landing up there with the big three. Not to mention again that they are prioritizing LGSs. I mean, the IPs alone reach such a wide audience, from those who grew up with Mickey to those who grew up with Elsa and everyone in between. The whole reason I started playing Pokemon again was because of the nostalgia I felt when opening packs and holding cards like I did when I was a kid. And I think Lorcana is going to have a really similar effect. I won't even get into the fact that Disney collectors always seem to be on another level, and I can't think of many other things better than a trading card game to entice collectors with. All that's missing is a competitive or even casual play community, and you've got the formula for a successful TCG. Everything Ravensburger is doing so far I really can't complain about, and I'm really just at the edge of my seat waiting for any more news about the game, so I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the game will succeed? What concerns do you have, and have they been addressed? Maybe you think the game will fall flat, but either way, I'd really like to know. If you want to stay up to date with everything Lorcana, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. I've got a bunch of video ideas all lined up in my head, and anything new that gets announced, you bet I'll be covering. Like the video to let me know you enjoyed it, and always remember to take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.